Hello, I'm gonna be working on this latch hook today, but I also might share some messages. I don't know if any messages come through for me. Maybe I'll share some messages with you. But when I was a kid, I loved doing latch hook. I like the tactile type activities, which is probably one of the reasons I did massage therapy as a career for a while. I really just love to work with my hands, and anyway, I got this. This is a latch hook kit that I got for Christmas. Yeah, for Christmas, and I'm excited to make it. I think it's like it can be a pillow. I think. Anyway, there's all the stuff inside. Hoping that this is a good kit. It's been like, I think the last time I did one of these was really probably when I was in grade school, but I like the way it feels to hook the yarn on, and I actually thought if I don't make it into a pillow, I thought it would be kind of fun to possibly put it on, like, either to make a jacket or put it on a jacket or something like that. I don't know, I just thought it might be fun to do that, you know, maybe even like a quilted, like a hand-stitched quilted jacket that I could make, and then put this on with it. I don't know, just thinking of ideas of what I could do with it when it's done, rather than just like sticking it on the wall or making it into a pillow. I don't know, I might do a pillow. They had another kit that I really liked, but I wasn't sure if the quality was going to be very, very good. So I didn't get that one. I may, if I find that I still really like to do this, then I may order that other kit when I'm done with this, and because it was it was like a tiger, like I think Siberian tiger, or yeah, I don't know. There were a couple different tigers, but I just really liked those, and I was like, oh, I'd really like to have that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna open this, and I'm still drinking my teas and stuff this morning, so anyway, all of the yarns are here. I'm hoping that they did the colors right, and because sometimes I've heard that some people, when they get these kinds of kits, sometimes the colors are off. So I'm hoping that this is a decent kit that has all the right colors and everything. And this latch hook, the quality doesn't feel very good. I hope it works, because this is like really cheap. It feels very cheap. It feels like it might even pull out. I don't know, we'll see. I may have to buy a good one, because this is so cheap. This is not how I remember them feeling. Yeah, this is like really light and plasticky and just really cheap. feel like it might even break, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll work and I won't have to buy another separate latch hook. I'm hoping that you know what, I'm not gonna take all the yarn out right now because that's just gonna be a mess. So let me put the yarn back in. I just want to keep them in here. Keep them in here until I actually need them. But yeah, this is a pillow. Oh, okay. It is like a, oh, it's zippered. Look at that, it has a zipper. Look at that. Interesting, huh? I've never done the pillow ones before, but that's kind of cool. And I actually do have some pillow forms that I think it'll fit in here. So maybe I will just do a pillow with this one, and if I get the other, this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty decent. I'm hoping it's a good kit. But anyway, it's nice that it's already done. Like as far as the case, that you don't have to sew it on. It's already done for you. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna make it hard to do the latch hook. Probably not though, because you're just going underneath, so it should be fine. But let me see. Let's look at the picture. But like I said, I have to still drink my teas and stuff while I'm on here, so I might not get very much done, but like here's the what it's supposed to look like, and then on the other side it has all this, you know, the instructions for how to do this, and I think maybe they do that because, yeah, they probably, so you could be more accurate. I honestly don't remember what the kits were like when I was growing up. I feel like they were easier to do when I was growing up, but I don't remember if they had like this all etched out like that, or if it was just, you just followed on here. I don't remember, but I'm hoping this is going to turn out, and like I said, I'm hoping that the colors are accurate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's like, one of the colors in here almost looks purple. And maybe it's just my lighting. No, that's just still like a royal blue, but look, it doesn't look like that. But maybe it's for here and here, the dark areas, right? It might be okay. I hope so. Anyway, I thought it at some point, I had ideas of like, ooh, what would it be like to make your own kit, you know, where you either buy or cut up all the yarn yourself, you know, but then you also you know, you make the design on the canvassing, I don't know what this is called. I don't know. The grid, whatever. I thought that might be fun to do sometime, but we'll have to see how this goes. Like if I still enjoy actually doing the latch hooking or not, because you know, we do change as we get older, and things that we liked when we were younger, we may think we still like them as adults, but maybe we don't. I don't know. this is a, me trying to figure out if I still like to do this. Anyway, like I said, I have to drink some tea. But while I'm doing that, before I start working on this, because I don't know, I may have to wait on that a little bit, so I can get my teas into my system. I don't know, maybe I can talk about some stuff. I was thinking earlier, today is, today's actually, I think it's the third, it's been 3 years since my mom passed, and that it's been like a big, huge, like, it's been a rough 3 years, and I have had a lot of things happen since then. Some of it obviously it's probably related to that loss, but not all of it, not everything. But I wanted to share with you one of the things that, she was definitely, there were things that she was learning, like, right before she passed, and like, she was getting certain messages, and she was subtly trying to share them with us. And I was talking to her this morning. I was just talking to her, but anyway, thanking her for the things that she shared with us, the things that she taught us. I don't only think about her on days like this, the anniversaries of things. I don't. I think about her all the time, and of course I miss her. But I can still feel her sometimes, and I can still talk to her. Yeah, one of the things that she shared, one of the things that she was trying to give as a message, I think something that she learned because of her illness right towards the end of her life, and the realization that all the stuff, all the material things, all the things that we pack our lives with, the things that we pack into our space, in our homes, in our vehicles, just all the things that, the material, physical things that we put into our lives. I think she gained so much more clarity, because those were things that um, she was attached to a lot of material things. A lot of it, and I get this from, I have the same thing. Like even from a young age, it was difficult for me to get rid of things that had like sentimental value, and I still kind of have difficulty doing that, which is why I have more stuff in my house than I had before she passed. Because I still have some things that I needed to like have for a while so that I could start to let them go, kind of thing. But I think what I'm saying is like she was learning towards the end there. She was learning how much she didn't need those things, and she was trying to share that with everybody. And she, it was a little ironic, but cute, and I liked it. But she always liked to do crafts and art and things, and I love all that too. But what she did for everybody is she had these wooden plaques that she took a wood burning tool, and she burned a message on those and gave them for Christmas. I think it was the year, I think it was right before she passed, or maybe it was the year before that. But anyway, still during that time frame of her learning everything, because you know she was on her way out. But what she wrote down on it was collect memories, not stuff. And I think that was like the big message that she wanted to share with everybody, that you know, and I think we all know this intuitively. We don't really have to be taught this, but somehow we still have our attachments to stuff, to things, to the physical world that we live in. When the way to free yourself is to not have those attachments, and to just learn how to let go of the physical things that you have, and don't place so much value on them, but rather place more value on, obviously, people and relationships and things like that. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this quite yet. Hold on, maybe I'll do a couple and then I'll just, you know, see how this feels. Hold on a second, let me find. But anyway, that's the message that I feel like she really wanted to share. Where am I going to start? Maybe I'll start with that. No, I'm going to start with the brown stuff. The brown, is this it? That's E. Nope, that's not it. Where's the A? Okay. No, that's B. Man, this is not as easy to figure out. Okay, here's A. I'll start with this, the brown, the lighter brown. But I'm just going to do a couple, and then I'm probably going to end the video. But okay, so if I remember right, oh man, I don't even know if this is going to be right. Okay, so you put that there. I don't know. We'll see if I can remember how to do this. I think you just stick it under. Okay, this is a little bit hard to do with it already being attached to. Okay. Man, I haven't done this in so long, so I don't even remember how to do it. Okay, I did it. I don't know if I quite did it right though, but see? Maybe, do you put it around there first, maybe? I don't know. You know, there's probably more than one way to do it, and everybody probably has a different technique, so I'm gonna do it like this, where I stick it around the hook first, and then stick it under, maybe not. Put the hook in first, then put it around, then pull it. No. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's been a long time. But anyway, yeah, I'll figure this out after I have finished getting my tea and everything that I need. But yeah, so it's just that message of not being so attached to the physical stuff in your life, and like that message of what my mom shared with us, like just, you know, collecting memories and not stuff. And I know this is like more stuff, but I don't know, I might not keep it after I'm done. I might just like give it away. So maybe maybe that's another message for me, is like I can still enjoy the things that I like to do, but maybe I don't need to like keep everything for myself. I can just share it with others, you know, gift them or whatever. So anyway, hope y'all have a good day, and yeah, that's it. Bye. So guess what? The latch hook kit on further examination and looking at all the colors and trying to match them, the colors are completely off. I don't even know if the colors are going to work. You know, the ones they gave in the kit, I don't even know if they're going to actually work. And the canvas where you do your latching, the colors are not right on that. Excuse me. I think I have a couple different options where I can still use the kit, but maybe not use the colors, or maybe use them, but like maybe also I might have to get more yarn, like get my own yarn, or I look through my stash of what I already have and cut some yarn to use, because these colors are not, I don't think they're going to work the way that they have it laid out in the kit. And that's a little frustrating, because like if you paid for this kit and you can't even use the kit because the colors are not right, and the amounts of the colors are off too, I think. So, and like I said, the tool is cheap. But I feel like I can still possibly use the kit and bring in other yarn, maybe even change things up and do different colors than what is supposed to be on the design. You know, do kind of, you know, like when you have a coloring book and you change the colors and you you do whatever you want, you know, like when you deviate from what's expected, you know, and use colors that are totally just your own creative artistic idea. Like, you know, instead of using green for a tree, using some other color, right? Like pink or whatever you want, right? Sorry, I'm eating my lunch. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to work on this as quickly as I wanted to. So getting my own yarn colors and whatever, and just using the canvas and using the layout as the design layout as sort of just a template, but using whatever colors I want to use, just like I would if I were coloring in a coloring book. Of course, that's more work because you have to cut all the yarn. It's also more expensive because you have to buy the yarn or use yarn that you already have but you were maybe saving for something else. So would I recommend a kit like this? Probably not, because in its current form and I don't know. The other option I thought of too was like the actual canvas part. It's pretty decent, right? And it has the zippered cover, and you know, everything's all sewn together already. And so the other idea I had too is like, what if I didn't do this design at all and I just did random colors or a random design on here and just completely ignore the design that's on here and just do whatever the heck I feel like doing. That's an option too. It'll still end up being a pillow, and it'll still, I would say it would still look nice, because the quality of the pillowcase is pretty decent. It's just the colors and the design, you know, like where everything's just off. And so so I don't know, am I making any sense? So I don't feel like it's a complete loss, because I feel like even though it didn't turn out, you know, to be what I was expecting it to be and what it was designed to be, I feel like I can still possibly work with it, because I'll still be able to, you know, once I maybe watch another video or something to show how to do the latching, because I have forgotten, because I did it when I was in grade school and I'm 53, you know, like it's been a long time, so I don't quite remember exactly how to do it. And also, if this latch hook ends up being a piece of crap, you know, the actual hook, the plastic hook that I was telling you is really cheaply made, the quality is bad. If it ends up breaking or something, I think I can use a crochet hook. I think that there's a way to use a crochet hook to get the same, you know, to do the same thing. So, I'm sorry I'm eating. I have to eat though, but I wanted to tell you what I figured out. So yeah, things don't always turn out the way you expect them to turn out, and you have plans for things that you want to be a certain way, and maybe obstacles that you have to get creative about how to overcome, how to get to how to enjoy what you're trying to enjoy, but also have a pretty acceptable, decent outcome of what you're trying to achieve or whatever. And life is like that. Like, we have these grand designs in our minds about how we want something to be and how we're going to take those steps to get there. But sometimes the kit that you're given doesn't have all the right pieces, or doesn't have the right, everything is not set up the way that, where everything is just right there for you, and in the way that you envisioned it. And that's like life, like rarely are things the way that we expect them to be. And instead of I'm finding, instead of getting really upset and basically getting mad at, like, I could get mad at the company for creating a product that was less than what I expected, or I could take what I can from what they created, combine it with my skills, my vision, change it, into something that's very much has my signature on it, of who I am. And so it becomes more of a collaborative effort, like, I think that the vision of what they were trying to create, maybe they just didn't have everything they needed, and they were, I'm gonna just say that they were probably doing their best with what they had, okay? And I'm gonna do my best with what I have and what they've provided to me, and I'm going to try to figure out how I can make this work where I get the satisfaction of that physical feeling that I want to have again, of working with my hands and using the tools similarly to the way I did before. That it feels like a meditation in some way to me when I'm doing stuff like that. And I just want, that's why I like to crochet. I like to do other things, or coloring, or I like to do things with my hands that are artistic, because it just feels very therapeutic, very meditative, and it just satisfies that need to have those feelings, that experience in my body. But yeah, rather than get upset about all this, having like this roadblock in front of me now, I feel like I have like some obstacles to overcome before I can even really get to that feeling that I want to get to, of working on the latching of the yarn and creating something beautiful. But it's okay. It's okay that it's like this. I'm not going to return this. I'm going to take what I have and what I can combine with this, and I'm going to It may be completely, it may have to end up being a completely different project than what I thought it was going to be. Maybe the deer, maybe this picture is not going to be what it ends up as. I don't know. Like, it could just be that I use different colors, or it could just be, like I said, that I don't even do this design, you know, but I will use the canvas. I will use it and figure something out, because like I said, the thing that I'm really wanting is to feel the feeling of that textile feeling, you know, tactile, not textile. Why did I say textile? Okay, the tactile feeling of like using the hook and pulling it through, and yeah, I don't know. I just I just want to feel that again. Yeah, and I want to just sit and just kind of just have that. It's like I said, it's meditative and it's fun. So yeah, anyway, so when life they always tell you, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, right? That's like an old saying that probably from my mom's generation, but it's true. And you know what? I love lemonade. Lemonade is so good, and especially if you add honey and you know, you can make it really good, right? So life can be sweet even when you're faced with a lemon that's a bit sour. And you know, if you're not expecting sour, then you were expecting sweet, then that could be a little bit surprising. But like I said, find a way to make something with it. It may not be what you intended in the first place, but that's okay. All right, I think that's enough for today. I'm gonna finish my lunch, and I hope that you can enjoy the things in your life, even when they aren't turning out the way you expected. Okay, bye.